While Arnold Beckman was earning his reputation as an innovator and scientific instrumentation pioneer, another star was rising in the electronics world. William Shockley was a physicist and gained fame as the co-inventor of the transistor, for which he shared a Nobel Prize. Beckman and Shockley had much in common. They had both been students at Caltech, had worked at Bell Labs, the center of electronics technology, and had undertaken important technology efforts for the U.S. military during World War II. By the mid-1950s, Beckman Instruments was a top producer of electronic analog computers and electronic instruments, and William Shockley was a leading figure in semiconductor electronics. At the time, both men had a strong interest in automation, the marriage of instruments with electronic computers and control devices for automated functions, in particular industrial manufacturing.
I can think of a field no more fascinating than that of electronics, instrumentation, and automation. These fields offer the same sorts of frontiers which our forefathers had in the geographical frontiers.
My first notebook entry on what might have been a working transistor was, as I recall, late 1939.
This common interest and shared passion for electronics innovation led them to form an historic partnership. In 1955, Beckman and Shockley created Shockley Semiconductor Laboratory as a division of Beckman Instruments. Located in Palo Alto, the laboratory was aimed at developing automated production of the silicon transistor, the leading-edge electronic device of the time. Launching the laboratory, Shockley made an ambitious and what would prove to be accurate prediction. With the guidance of Dr. Beckman, he said, I plan to build the most creative team in the world for developing and producing transistors and other semiconductor devices. And this Shockley did, recruiting an extraordinary group of individuals, many of whom would go on to make their own mark in the electronics industry. Dr. Beckman and William Shockley believed that their laboratory required young, creative scientists and engineers, people like themselves who had passion and drive and who wanted to push forward the frontiers of science and technology. Shockley's team has been referred to as the greatest collection of electronics genius ever assembled. However, the laboratory itself was not a lasting success. Lack of technological focus and poor management by Shockley drove away many of his best engineers and scientists, who went on to form some of the most important and innovative firms in what became Silicon Valley. Dr. Beckman sold Shockley's laboratory in 1960. While the laboratory may not have been a lasting success in itself, its impact was tremendous. It not only launched a new technological era for Beckman Instruments, it planted the seeds of Silicon Valley, which today is home to many of the world's largest technology corporations and the center for high technology innovation.